Counting is one of the most common things you do as a data scientist, and sometimes you want to count numbers, in particular continuous numbers, and for that you need to convert them into discrete variables. And one thing you can do, you can convert continuous variables into bins. Let's see how this works. And let's have a look at the data, a Star Wars dataset. A Star Wars dataset is just a list of the Star Wars characters from the Star Wars franchise. Every row is a character. And let's create bins of the height variable. So the height variable indicates the height, I think in centimeters, of these characters. Luke Skywalker, for example, is 1 meter 72 centimeters. So let's create a new variable. Let's call it height bins equals. So what's the bin? Imagine or suppose we want to create bins of size 10. We use the cut width function for that. It takes a column, in our case this is the height column, and then we specify the width of these bins. These bins should have a width of 10. And let me just use the transmute function here instead of the mutate function, so you only see the two variables. This should be height. Now I can see it. Okay, so and maybe also let's add the name of the characters. I hope it's the name. Yeah, okay. So what happened here? We converted the height column to bins, and this is a factor. And a factor can be counted, and every factor and every level of these factors has a width of 10. So 175 minus 165 is 10. Same goes for this level, and the same goes for this one. So each bin has a width of 10, and these bins also have these braces around. The curly brace indicates that this number is included in that set. So the number 165 is included, and the number and the square bracket indicates that this number is not included here. And we can see that obviously all these heights fit into these bins. It's a simple way to create bins, and now that we know how the technique works, we can use them for counting. For example, we can count how tall these people are, but not by the exact centimeter value, but by the bins. So let's just rewrite the code here. Let's count the heights, and now I can see that most characters are between 165 centimeters and 195 centimeters. Much easier to visualize than using the continuous variable. A very nice and easy technique to create bins out of continuous variables.